guys, my name is Jagdeep Sharma. Today I am going to give tutorial on the Fragment and how it's implemented in the Android. So let's start. I've opened an Android Studio and take an empty activity with the name of locker. Then I click on the finish. So now the app is synchronizing. So now the app is built successfully. So open the activity main XML and remove the text view. And now we take the one button and set the constraint of the button. And now we give the ID to unique ID to the button with the name of locker1 button. So similarly now we create two more button locker2 and locker3. So now we are taking a one fragment. So after the fragment we can select all the button and the fragment with the hold the control button and then the right click and the chain and then create a vertical chain. So now we are going to make a one new Java class with the name of the Fragment1. Oh sorry, the space is not allowed. So now we are making our two more Java class with the name of Fragment2 and Fragment3. So now we are going to make a 3 XML file for all the Java classes. So take a first XML file with the Fragment1. Similar now we create two more XML file, the name of Fragment2 and Fragment3. Create a Fragment3 XML file. So now we are going to open the Fragment1 XML file. In the XML file we need to give the background color. The color primary like orange light. So now we are going to change the layout from linear to constraint. From linear to constraint layout. So now we take a one text view in the Fragment1 XML file. So give the width and height. Then after we give the text to the text view. We give the name of the text view that this is my Jagdeep. This is Jagdeep Locker. So then after we set the constraint for the text view. So now we're going to copy the code because we need the same code in the other Fragment XML file. So now we open the Fragment2 XML file. Similarly, we do the same thing. Firstly, we change the layout from linear to constraint layout. So now we copy paste the code. And now we change the text of the text view. this is a Hercules locker. So now we set again the constraint for the text view. Now we are open the Fragment 3 XML file and do the same thing, copy paste the code, change the text and give the background color with the holo green, holo purple, whichever you like, and set the constraint for the text view. So now we are going to open a Fragment 1 class. We create the default constructor in the Fragment 1 and we extend the Fragment 1 class. So now we want to inflate the Fragment 1 XML file in the Java class. So take a view is equal to inflator dot inflate r dot layout is the Fragment 1, the container is false. So now we are going to copy the code because we need the similar code in the Fragment 2 Java class or in the Fragment 3 Java class. Just copy paste the code in the Fragment 2 and same thing we do in the Fragment 3. So now we are changing the name of the fragment. In the Fragment 3 Java class, we change the Fragment 3 and extend the class Fragment 2. So now we are going to implement on-click listener. So if I press the button 1, so what will happen if I press the button 2? What will happen if I press the button 3? So what will happen? So like Android on-click select, Android on-click select. So now we are creating the fragment variable. Fragment f is equal to null. If the person press the locker 1 button, so then it inflate the Fragment 1 layout. So f is equal to new Fragment 1 is the same thing. If a person press the button 2 locker, so it's again called the Fragment 2 layout. r.id dot fragment locker 2 button. The f is equal to new Fragment 2. Then the else pick the Fragment 3. Manager is equal to like a get sport fragment manager. So fragment transaction, the fragment transaction is equal to manager begin transaction. The transaction dot replace r.id dot fragment. So transaction dot commit. Now I am going to run my app. I am going to run my app with the Fragment 1. So after that I go to the main activity Java and I run my app. So next is 5, then I click on the OK. The app is building. So it's already in the locker 1. If I press on the locker 2, it's a Hercules locker. Press on the 3, it's Devinder locker. Then I press on the locker 1, it's a Jagdeep locker. Thank you. This is a tutorial. I hope you like it.